Nesters, welcome back to Nesting Haven. We are at Goodwill today checking out the thrift store, seeing if there's any cool kind of unique finds. You guys know what I tend to like to look for, all those kind of fun vintage things. So let's go ahead and see what Goodwill had in the store today. I have a slight obsession with tins, so I thought that one was really cute. It appeared to have some age to it as well. The little colorful cowboy boots were just too adorable. So I was checking out the baskets, looking for some kind of boho type of decor, and this stood out to me, obviously. I love bright colors, so I had this gorgeous bright pink wooden type bowl, only $3 for this. It was quite large. I thought it'd make for an excellent centerpiece. You could put fruit in it, and yeah, I just thought it was really great. I don't normally start out in this aisle. Usually I have a certain pattern in the way that I shop, but they had people in the aisles I usually started at, so I just decided to start here, and I was glad that I did. I was finding really amazing items. This was another beautiful wooden bowl. They were asking $6 for this one, but I thought it was just too gorgeous to leave behind, and I was okay paying $6 for it. It was just an amazing piece. I love the florals to it. Again, a nice boho look. So, if you guys have been around my channel for a while, you know I tend to gravitate towards 1970s type decor. Nothing screams 1970s more than the mushrooms, right? So I found this amazing coat rack here with the hand-painted mushrooms on it. Very 1970s or modern day cottage core. I just really loved it. Okay, so this is when the workout starts happening. We have to crouch down and start checking out and digging through these lower shelves here. I found this nice wooden handled broom, and they were asking $1, was it? Yeah, only $1 for it. I love the looks to it. A lot of people would decorate with something like this, and it's a useful item. I grabbed it. I figured I could use it for my potting bench when I'm gardening, and that way I can just easily sweep the dirt off my bench when I was done with it to clean up the mess very easily. So I did grab it for that. I thought it was a really nice broom. I don't tend to pick up these types of signs, but I do always like to read them. They're kind of comical. This is a unhappy homemaker, I guess. She's kind of just not wanting to be doing her work at the home. I was getting distracted by reading all these signs. The thing I was actually holding when I pulled it out would make a really cute shelf for a plant. I wish I kind of grabbed that now. Wouldn't it look adorable just on the wall, and then you just put a nice little potted plant in it? So cute. Do you remember a few years back when this nail art was a really big thing? I always thought it was something I wanted to give a try. I never got around to it. I'm not much of a DIYer, but someone had fun making this. It was really cute. They had made it for their spring decor, so just a fun little idea for somebody. I feel like in this section I really have to dig. Everything's kind of on top of each other just the way it is, it's not really their fault, not any real good way to organize it, I suppose, on these types of shelving. These kind of pictures, I always really like the looks of it and appreciate the artwork, but I don't pick them up to resell. They're very specific. It usually has some kind of a place on it, so I find them to be difficult. Now, they did have this owl mirror, very 1970s. The wood is a little bit rough. It's not bad. They're only asking $3 for it. It does have, the mirror around it. I thought it was really neat. I figured you could either maybe paint it if the wood did not kind of freshen up a bit. I'm going to try freshening up the wood first, though, because I think I would really like it in its original state. I am forever seeing these little Dutch style boots at the thrift store. I usually come across at least one every time I go. It's not really my thing. I guess there is some collectors out there for it. I don't typically tend to pick them up, however. It's just not really my niche. Every time I come across little miscellaneous lots of things, I always wish I was a DIYer. I know that little bag would have been pretty fun, or like a little assemblage vessel for somebody. They're really cute. This next item kind of confused me. If you guys can maybe help me out as to what it actually is. At first I kind of grabbed it and I was like, are these salt and pepper shakers? And I was like, no, there's handles on both sides, so it's like you would roll it. And then they had letters all throughout it. So I have no idea what this actually is here. They were asking $6 for it. I didn't end up grabbing it, but maybe if you guys can help me, tell me what it is. Maybe I'll know better next time. So I found this vintage grape dimensional picture. I love these little kind of plastic Burwood type pictures. I figured out it actually hung on the wall that way. And as you can see, I was finding a lot of bohemian kind of brown 1970s kind of colors. I didn't really expect what I'm going to find whenever I go into the thrift store. Typically, I tend to lean towards color, but growing up, and for the longest time, my favorite color used to be brown. Honestly, I've always liked a rainbow of colors, and then my favorite color was just brown. So maybe I'm just kind of cycling back around to that, and I'm being drawn to that color again. So it was kind of interesting. I think this was probably my favorite wooden bowl I found today. It was signed by the artist who painted on it. Only $3. How amazing is that? So pretty. There was a little discoloration on the edge there, as you could see, but it looked like it would come out. I thought this was pretty adorable. Obviously a modern piece. It looked really nice in a little girl's room. And I love the term sweetie pie. It's a name I've always kind of called my youngest son. So I thought that was pretty precious. They did have this really neat wooden tray here. It's kind of like a wood burn tray, hand carved from St. Martin. Had it not had St. Martin on it, I probably would have snagged that up. I did like the fish kind of bohemian decor. It kind of ties in with that. But St. Martin's pretty specific, so I wasn't sure if I really wanted to try to push that to sell. And I found one last really great wooden bowl. I love the way the wood grain is to this. And I just plan to use this as a planter base. I got to put something in it so it doesn't rot out, right? So the plant's allowed to drain. I have to figure that out, but I do want to set the plant in it and kind of have that as the base. I think it'd look really nice. This little couple statue was so quirky. I thought it was fantastic. Look at the eyelashes on her. Those were amazing. Are you more of a coffee person or a wine person? I often see that type of decor, so let me know down in the comments which one you prefer. I found this amazing wall pocket kind of window box. It was so cute. It is plastic. Again, very 1970s. They had some faux flowers already in it. Probably will change those out, even though I think they look nice. They're a little bit, dusty and raggedy looking, but I thought that was a really neat piece. You can decorate that and change it out through the seasons. So I thought that was really nice. So the Goodwill worker had set this end cap as a wine and coffee decor area. Lots of that kind of theme going on here. I really was drawn to this picture frame. I'm not much of a picture frame person, but I thought those were super cute. If I was into the kind of cafe coffee decor, I probably would grab those up for sure. Really adorable. And on the bottom shelf, I like the looks of this pottery piece. I guess it was some kind of a wine decanter. See, it says vino on it. I think that's a wine. Appeared to be redware. I'm not sure if it actually was redware. It was just kind of painted to look that way. But it had 3 little cups to go along with it. Really unique set. So this was an amazing piece of pottery. Again, the browns I was drawn to today, and it was so heavy. I don't know if you guys could tell. I was trying to show you guys how heavy it was. I was surprised at the weight, but that just means it had a really nice quality to it, right? And I liked the look to it and the design. The price was right, so I did end up snagging that and bringing it home with me. I really liked the looks of this wooden kind of primitive cat. It had the little whiskers coming out of it. I love the color to it. It was a nice kind of jade green, I guess. They did have this farmhouse cow creamer here. It was in the all white. I've seen nicer looking ones before. I decided not to grab this. It seems super modern. And I just didn't really like the way that the opening was on the mouth. I've just seen them look a lot cuter, so I decided to pass on that. I checked out some of the new Avon bottles, well, new to me. I've never seen the one with a boat before. I thought that was really pretty. They had some cute farmhouse stuff here. This is my kind of farmhouse. This one was a little party light sheep votive holder. And then this was a Avon piece. It had this chip on the bottom, unfortunately, but it was a huge redware pottery candle, like a votive candle holder. I'd never seen that before in Avon. Avon's always surprising me with the things that they came out with. So let's take a look at everything that I ended up buying today.